Anissa Pink. She's got the first 4 points for Bemidji. And now Berg brings it up the near side. She's going to get trapped right there on the sideline. It went off of the leg. Of the Lumberjack player. Lundsetter has it. Gives it to Weenan. Weenan surveys, looks, goes to Lundsetter. Lundsetter gets to Berg. Berg surveys, goes back to Lundsetter. Lundsetter now sets it up. Bemidji in a 2-3 zone in the half court, and getting the shot blocked was Green. And now up ahead. Launching a 3, that one's off the back iron, and a rebound to Lundsetter. Lundsetter now across the timeline, goes to Weenan on the far side. Weenan at the top, right-hand dribble, goes to Piper Green. Piper Green drives in, kicks it right back out to Weenan. Weenan goes to Lundsetter near side, trying to throw it over the top to Field and unable to get post-up position on Lozella. Now up ahead, here come the Lumberjacks, right hand, that one's short on the shot attempt by Maltrud. Weenan has it at the top, looking for Green, gets it to Green. Piper Green now drives middle, has it taken away, and now up ahead, here comes Thompson. Thompson throws it to Pink. Pink off the glass, puts it up and in. 6 points for Anissa Pink, and the Lumberjacks lead 6-4. Berg will bring it up. Goes to Lundsetter. Lundsetter across the timeline on the far side, getting trapped. Goes to Berg. Berg surveys, drives in, goes to Field, and now to the corner. 3 is up. That one is well short. And rebounded by Clara Bieber. Bieber now up the far side, picked up by Green, and Berg goes to the top. 3 from the top, back iron. And a rebound to Piper Green. Weenan has it, goes to Piper Green. Green looking for Field on the post up. Lozella's not giving up the position. Now Field has it, gives it to Weenan. Prowler's looking for a good shot here on this possession. Berg has it, gets it to Field, good catch. Strong, gets her own miss, floats it up and in. Good positioning there by Anaya Field. And we're all tied up, 6 apiece. That shot is off, and now Berg will slow it down. Taylor Berg bringing the ball up. I've been very impressed with Taylor Berg this season, a sophomore. Does a really good job defensively as well as handling the basketball for the Prowlers. Lundsetter will try a 3. That one rattles home. Prowlers lead 9-6. Maltrud gives it to Bieber. Lozella wants to post up, and she threw it away. No, Anaya Field was out of bounds. Josie Peterson checking in for the first time. She can offer that scoring punch that the Prowlers are going to need. Missing Ava Waldall. She's a 1,000-point scorer in her own right. And Josie Peterson coming off the bench tonight. Also checking in was Abigail Damon for the Lumberjacks. Bieber, spin move in the lane, floats it. Piper Green got a piece of it. Field has it, gives it to Green. Here comes Piper Green now, pushing the pace. Piper slows it up, goes to Berg. Berg will drive it, and a reach-in foul. Nine to 6, our score early on here. And that one is stolen away on the inbounds pass. Up ahead to Pink. Pink all by herself and floats it up with the left hand. Anicia has 8 points. The Lumberjacks have 8. And another turnover on the Prowlers. Bieber throws it to the wing. 3 is up, and that's off the front of the rim. No good. From behind, Anaya Field got a piece of it. Ball is loose. It's still loose, out of bounds. It'll be Prowler ball. Timeout on the floor. Paul Lepraska wants to talk about it. We'll step aside for 30 seconds as well. Be right back here on GVT.
We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather, and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
Best of luck to all the area sports teams from the Brooks, Oakley, McIntosh, and Red Lake Falls Cenex stores.
Welcome back in here. Prowler's holding a 1-point lead against Bemidji right now. 12:31 to go in the first half. Paula Praska using her first timeout just a moment ago. Field, Lundsetter, Berg, Green, and Peterson in the game for the Prowlers. All the way into the Bemidji bench as Piper Green heaved that over the head of Lundsetter on the near side. Another turnover on the Prowlers. Bemidji, they get it in. Now Bieber will bring it up. Bieber stops on the wing, has it poked at by Piper Green. Pink now guarded by Peterson, and a hand-checking foul on Josie. They throw it over the top to Bieber. Piper Green playing tough defense. They get it to Olivia Thompson. Bieber on the wing, surveys, finds a cutter. That one rims off, and Taylor Bird grabs the miss. Here comes Taylor. It ends up with Peterson. She hoists a three. That's off the front of the rim, no good. And a rebound to Anicia Pink. Pink surveys, gets it to Thompson. Thompson with her head up. Tries to get around the screen. It ends up with Thompson. That could have been a travel. Something of the sorts. Ball's loose. Bieber gets it. Now they get it to Thompson. Head coach for Bemidji, Darren Schultz, telling his team to set it up. They find a cutter back door. Bieber floats it and misses the layup. The Prowlers catching some breaks here defensively with some missed layups by Bemidji. They're extending that defense. It looks like a 2-3 zone, but extended, and the Prowlers throw it away. Back the other way, drawing the foul is Abigail Damon. A junior coming off the bench for the Lumberjacks. Foul is on Taylor Bird. That one rims off. Lazella checking back in, and coming in for the Prowlers, sophomore Kenzie Reynolds. Second free throw up and in for Damon. We're all tied up 9 apiece. We got 11 here to go in the first half. Peterson at the top, goes near side to Reynolds, now down to Naya, and that pass thrown away. Piper Green steals it right back. Berg sets it up, goes to Green. Green drives it, and reaching foul on Bemidji. Anicia Pink checking right back in, replacing Clara Bieber. That's Bieber's second foul. Prowlers will inbound it from the baseline. Going to Berg in the corner. Berg pivots, dribbles it to the top. Prowlers are bunched up offensively. They got to start moving around a little bit here. Green has it, goes to Berg. Berg steps back, goes to Green. Green hoists, short. Peterson fights for it. Peterson comes away with it, goes to Kenzie Reynolds in the corner. Kenzie gives it right back to Josie. Josie will shoot a three, and that was a ill-advised shot. It ends up with Piper Green, though. Anaya Field back to the basket, floats, too strong. Reynolds is there, and that shot is well off as well. Out of bounds off of the Lumberjacks. 9-9, the score here. 10-13 to go in our first half. Three is up. That one's off the back iron. There was a hard screen on that play. Bemidji, they wanted a foul call. Pink has it. Pink tries to go baseline, and Taylor Berg knocks it out of bounds. Both teams struggling to score the basketball. Braylee Weenan will check in. From the baseline, over the top to Pink. Pink, crossover dribble. Back to the basket, gets into the lane, floats it, and draws the foul on Kenzie Reynolds. So Anicia Pink, she's got 8 of the 9 Lumberjack points, and she's going to the free throw line. That one rattles out. Checking in. Maltrud checking in. Matea Maltrud for Thompson. Pink, second free throw. That one falls. She splits the pair. That's an extended 2-3 zone is what they're playing. They're trying to trap it as well, and they are forcing turnovers. Prowlers get it back. Weenan wrap around and a travel. The length of Bemidji clearly bothering the passing lanes here for the Prowlers. Prowlers extending their defense to full court pressure. Weenan picks up Maltrud. They go to the wing, looking for the post up to Lazella. Now Pink has it. Pink goes near side, driving in. They try to find Lazella. Ball's loose. Taylor Berg comes away with it. Taylor Berg up ahead. Draws the foul. It's going to be on the floor. Throw it into Reynolds. Now Weenan. Weenan trying to get it to Field. The ball is on the floor. Field ends up with it, and that one comes off the front of the rim. Up ahead, here comes Maltrud. Maltrud. 3 from the corner. That one rims off. Lazella with the rebound. Lazella floats it. That one's off. Oh, my. 10-9 is our score. We got 8:50 here to go in the first half. Neither of these teams can buy a bucket right now. Getting good opportunities around the basket, just not able to convert. Out of bounds, off of the Prowlers. Checking in, Karina Bakken and Jerry Lundsetter. Olivia Thompson checking in for the Lumberjacks. Bringing it up is Olivia Thompson. Thompson goes to the corner. 3 is hoisted, and that one's off. Thompson gets it back, right back to the wing. And a blocking foul. The foul's going to be on the floor as Sherwood drove in. Pink on the elbow, drives it, floats it. Lazella rebounds it and puts it in. 12-9 is our score. Taylor Berg brings it up. Weenan goes to Bakken. Bakken down to Field. Field pivots, floats, soft touch, just came off the rim. And here comes Thompson back the other way to the wing. 3 is up. That one's off. And Weenan grabs the miss. Berg gets the play call from Paula Praska. Brings it up. Goes to Weenan. Weenan to Bakken. Bakken goes to Lundsetter. Lundsetter guarded by Pink. Lundsetter surveys. Goes to Berg. Berg to the corner to Weenan. Weenan to Bakken. Bakken down to Anaya Field, has it partially blocked by Lazella. And now here comes Pink. Pink picks her dribble up. They go to the near side. Trying to get it down to Pink and out of bounds off of the Lumberjacks. 7:06 here to go in the first half. Piper Green getting set to check in at the next dead ball. Lundsetter has it. Goes to Bakken on the wing. Bakken. Three is up from Berg, and that one's short. Field with a nice rebound. Goes to Lundsetter. She'll try it. That one's off. Whedon with a rebound. Down to Field. Field up and too strong off the glass. A wide open look. Up ahead, here comes Taylor Berg after the steal. Berg gets ran over, and that's got to be a foul. I'm just going to say out of bounds. Oh, my. It's Prowler basketball, regardless. Field has it. Goes to Lundsetter. Lundsetter going to Piper Green. Now to Field. Field. Too strong. Up ahead, here come the Lumberjacks. Ball is loose, and the Prowlers get it right back. Here comes Lundsetter now on the far side. Lundsetter, hesitation dribble, goes to Piper Green. Piper Green surveys. Goes to Weenan. Right back to Lundsetter. Lundsetter drives in. Floats. Too strong. Weenan with a rebound. Piper Green. That's off. Field with a rebound. Field looking for a cutter and throws it away. Maltrud brings it up. They go to the top. Ball is poked free, and the Prowlers come away with it. Weenan will set it up, goes to Piper Green. Piper Green surveys, goes to Bakken. Bakken to Piper Green. Prowlers just look like they don't know what they want to do offensively right now. They throw it over the top, and that's out of bounds. The offense is stagnant right now, and Josie Peterson hopefully will help that out, checking in for Anaya Field. Kenzie Reynolds checking in as well for Lundsetter. They want a towel, wipe a wet spot on the floor. We got 5:05 here to go in this first half. 12-9 is our score. Both teams really struggling to take care of the basketball and to put points on the board. This is, I mean, we could say it's low scoring. I think that would be an understatement at this point. And here comes Maltrud. Maltrud goes to Thompson. That's a travel. Prowlers looking for a bucket. 4:53 here to go in the first half. Weenan gets it to Piper Green. Green looking for Peterson. Peterson well defended, and another turnover, and here come the Lumberjacks. Left hand is short. Peterson gets it into Weenan. Reynolds goes to Green. Green to Weenan. Peterson wants it on the smaller defender. Throw it over the top to her, and they don't throw it. Piper Green has it, drives it. Reynolds gets it. That one rims off. Lazella rebounds it. Thrown right back to Braylee Weenan. Weenan now up ahead into Lazella and draws the foul. Weenan at the line. Swishes it home. Second free throw up and in. Piper Green in the passing lane knocks it out of bounds. 12-11 is our score. Whichever team can make some baskets. That was a good shot at winning this game. It kind of feels like that. Whichever team can go on a big run. Both teams really struggling to take care of the ball and to put it into the hoop. In the corner, Bieber back to the basket as it poked away. Now Thompson goes to the top with it. They swing it around near side. They go to Thompson. Thompson. Three is up. Hoisted. That one rattles home. Clara Bieber with a high arcing shot. That's her first basket. 15-11 is our score. Weenan has it. Weenan goes to Reynolds. Goes to Piper Green on the cut. Green's shot is partially blocked, and it's controlled by the Lumberjacks. Corner three is up. Off the back iron. And a rebound to Bakken. Now Peterson. Here comes Josie. Josie Peterson goes to Weenan. They go to Josie down low. Josie floats and draws the foul. They got to look for Josie Peterson more offensively. She can really score the basketball, but you got to start getting her more touches down on that lower block. First free throw. That one's short. Berg and Lundsetter checking in. That's off. 0 for 2 at the line there. And now here comes Olivia Thompson. Thompson brings it up. Bieber thought about it. Bieber now drives it, floats it, and she scores it with the foul. She's going to the free throw line for a chance at one more. And now the Lumberjacks starting to get some offense rolling. Anaya Field will check back in. Anissa Pink in for the Lumberjacks. And one free throw coming up here for Clara Bieber. Knocks it in. 2:35 here to go in our first half. Lundsetter gets it to Field. Field unable to handle the pass. Lundsetter playing full court pressure defense and getting it across is Maltrud. Swinging around. To the basket, Anissa Pink puts it up and in, and Pink has 11 points. She ties the Prowlers in scoring. Green has it. Goes to Berg. Berg to Lundsetter, looking for a Field. Pink did a good job denying that post. Berg surveys, drives, floats, scores. Good looking drive there by Taylor Berg. She's got 4, and the Prowlers needed that basket. Up ahead to Pink. Pink jab step, stops at the elbow, goes to the corner. Driving in, Maltrud kicks it to the corner. 3 is up, and that one's off. Bieber with a rebound. Bieber goes to Maltrud. That shot is strong. Bieber rips it out of the sky and draws the foul. Second foul on Taylor Berg. Free throw, rattles out. Piper Green goes to Berg. Berg to Lundsetter. Goes to Peterson on the wing. Peterson surveys. Goes to Berg. She's open. She drives it. Floats it. Partially blocked. Gets it right back. And now Green. To Peterson. Peterson up and over. That's Josie's first points. It's a 5-point game. Under a minute here to go in the first half. 3 up from Bieber. High arcing shot off the side of the rim. Pink with a rebound. Pink reverse layup. That one is a wild shot and off. Now to the corner. That 3 is up and rattles out. Pink gets it again and scores it. Piper Green in the corner. Tries to go baseline. She floats it up and scores it. Nice move there by Piper Green. Prowlers needed that basket. Now they got to get a stop here with 15 seconds here to go in the first half. It's a 5-point game. Trying to make something happen is Thompson, and that's going to be a foul on Lundsetter. Reynolds will check in. Checking in for the Lumberjacks, Margie Anderson. And they're in the 1-1, so they'll go to the free throw line here. 5.4 to go in our first half. Shot is up, and that one's in. One more shot coming for Thompson. Second free throw in. Prowler's got to work quickly here with 5 seconds. Berg pushing the pace up ahead. Berg goes to Green. Green steps into a deep 3. Off the backboard and in. Piper Green at the buzzer to end the first half. 24-20 at half is our score. The Prowlers battling hard. And that was a big shot at the end of the first half as Piper Green has 7 points now. All right. Both teams seem to be settling into things. A low-scoring game in the first half, but a lot of hard defense being played, and we'll see who can come out of this one on top. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. We'll come back, run down our first half numbers, get you ready for the second half here inside of the Brick House, back in 4 minutes.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
About a month before graduating, I ended up accepting a position on the Boeing 727 as a flight engineer. Being at Northland really opened the doors to that opportunity.
The value for the money, what you get from the degree, the opportunity for a career, and the upward mobility within this industry right now is just amazing.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, why not shop Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. You can take advantage of one of the largest selections of new and used vehicles with some of the best prices in the area. You can shop the lot or you can check them out online, christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. They are proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer in Fertile, and they're proud to have one of the largest, best selections around. It's Christian Motors of Fertile.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
At Thief River Falls, our mission is any goal, any opportunity, anytime, anywhere, for anyone. We personalize the learner experience by focusing on 6 pillars.
Real-world, authentic opportunities.
Voice and choice.
Equitable experiences.
Staff growth.
Safety. Strong fiscal management.
So that we meet our vision by creating our future, the Prowler way.
Optima Real Estate Development and Property Management is your partner in unlocking your property's potential. Optima Companies are fully licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota, covering real estate, development, and property management. Optima Companies, making a positive impact by building for the needs of the community. For more information, dial 701-715-3283 or visit www.optima-nd.com.
Welcome in. We're at halftime of this one. A really tough contest here between the Bemidji Lumberjacks and the Prowlers. Just a 4-point game, a low-scoring game. Both teams struggling to score the basketball. A lot of good defense being played, and whatever team can take care of the ball and go on a good offensive run here has a good shot at winning this one. Just by the way this has been. At the end of that first half, Piper Green knocked down a 3 to end the half at the buzzer. That was a big shot to give the Prowlers some momentum going into halftime. For the Lumberjacks, Olivia Thompson has 2 points. Clara Bieber has 6 points. Damon's got 1 point. Lazella has 2 points, leading them in scoring with 13. Anicia Pink, and she's done it on the offensive glass and just getting some good baskets right around the rim, as well as drawing a couple of fouls. And then for the Prowlers, they're searching for where their offense is going to come from without Ava Waldo. Braylee Wienen's got 2 points. Anaya Field has 2 points. Taylor Bird's got 4. Peterson with 2 points. Lundsetter has 3, and leading them in scoring is Piper Green with 7 points. The pep band is rocking the brick house, and we have a whole other half of basketball to play. You got to give the Prowlers a lot of credit. They're fighting hard against a 4A school in the Bemidji Lumberjacks, who have the clear size advantage over them, but as Paul Lepraska's teams always are, they're a scrappy bunch. They're going to get after it defensively, and that's what we're seeing from them this evening. One more half to play. Can the Prowlers sneak out a victory over Bemidji? We're going to find out. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Serving the community for 30-plus years, Universal Screen Print in Thief River Falls is your one-stop shop for screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, trophies, and awards, as well as promotional products. No order is too big or too small for the team at Universal Screen Print. Experience great customer service with quick turnaround times. You can also find name brands such as Champion, North Face, Nike, and more. Call today at 218-681-5486. Check us out on Facebook or visit usptrf.com.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
Best of luck to all the area sports teams from the Brooks, Oakley, McIntosh, and Red Lake Falls Cenex stores.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
I'm a proud alumna of Northland and now an adjunct nursing instructor.
That's the wonderful thing about nursing, though. There's many different paths you can take. Northland's prepared me by offering the skills, I think, to make you successful in life as a nursing path.
I wouldn't be the nurse I am if I didn't have Northland behind me.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
The Curve Car Wash is now open in Thief River Falls. Located at 2014 US 59, the Curve Car Wash is passionate about giving you the best possible car wash experience. Their express automatic tunnel wash uses the latest wash technology to gently and efficiently cleanse and rinse your car. Between their express car wash and on-site vacuums, they've got you and your vehicle covered. The Curve Car Wash, now open in Thief River Falls.
Welcome back in here. Second half just about underway. 24-20, the Lumberjacks leading the Prowlers. Prowlers hanging in tough against Bemidji. Bemidji comes in 10-8. Prowlers 12-5. Bemidji a 4A school though. They'll throw it in from the sideline. Throwing it in will be Bieber. They go to the near side. Piper Green right away almost steals that pass away. Piper Green is everywhere defensively, and Paula Praska had that one mapped out. And she points to Piper and says, I told you they were going to go to that corner right there. Bieber has it. Bieber falls down. That's a travel. Thank you very much. I was scared they weren't going to call that. So the Lumberjacks extending their defense now to full court pressure. Berg, they're looking to trap Berg. Berg needs some help, picks up her dribble, goes to Lundsetter. Now Lundsetter, they got to get it across. Lundsetter, and that is a 10-second violation as the pressure from those two scrappy guards at the top causing problems for the Prowlers. That's Matea Maltrud and Olivia Thompson getting after it defensively. Thompson, they go near side to Bieber. Down low, good catch. Lozella up and in. Quick passing there, and Lozella has her second field goal. Berg, across center court, keeps her dribble alive, picks it up now. Finds Green on the cut. Green, scoop layup, too strong off the backboard. Lozella bothered it. Now up ahead to Maltrud. Maltrud down low, Pink, left hand, up and in. She's got 15. And timeout, quick timeout to start the second half for Paula Praska. 28-20 is our score. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and
Hazel Blue Furniture 5-star flooring in Thief River Falls has.
Welcome back in here. 20 is our score. They get it into Weenan, right back to Berg. Berg up ahead to Green. Green catches it over the timeline and now going to get trapped. She's got to get out of there, and Pink takes it away. Here comes Pink. Pink up ahead, draws the foul, going to the free throw line. That one up and off the back iron. Second one, up and in. 5-0 run to start for Bemidji here, and tracking down Berg and knocking it out of bounds is Thompson. Berg from the sideline. They go to Berg, right back to Lundsetter. Green going to Berg at the top. Berg to Weenan. Weenan finds Green. Piper Green, jab step. 3 up from Lundsetter. High arcing shot off the front of the rim. Ball is loose. It's loose. Tracking it down is Bemidji. And Anaya Field nearly gets it right back, but it ends up with Bieber now. Bieber steps back for 3. Way too strong. And a rebound to Lundsetter. Prowlers need a basket. The way this game has gone, a 9-point lead seems massive, and they throw it away, a turnover. Across the timeline, and they go to Maltrud. Now Thompson. Lazella at the free throw line to a wide open Bieber for 3. Front iron. Rebound to the Lumberjacks. Another 3 is up. That one's in for Matea Maltrud. Now Bemidji starting to get rhythm offensively. They've opened up the second half on an 8-0 run. Green needs help, and the Lumberjacks take it away. Now Bieber, keeping that dribble alive, goes up to Pink. Pink down to Lazella, who floats and scores. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Bemidji has a 10-0 run to start this second half. They lead by 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hazel Blue Furniture 5-star flooring in Thief River Falls has mattresses in stock and ready to go. You can find brands such as Sealy, Restonic, and Ashley in several sizes available in store. Looking to redecorate? Furniture and accessories by Ashley, Best Home Furnishings, Door Country Amish, England, Lazy Boy Legends, Vagon, Bassett, and more. There are several items available to take home right away. For flooring, you can find many brands of carpet, ceramic, tile, luxury vinyl, plank, laminate, vinyl, and hardwood. Visit Hazel Blue Furniture 5-star flooring in Thief River Falls.
Welcome back in here. Gavin Omdahl producing. James Cardarelli with you. Bethany with the pep band tonight. Prowlers searching for some offense. 24-20 was our score at half. 10-0 run by the Lumberjacks. And they're up by 14 now. Peterson will check in out of the dead ball. Same with Kenzie Reynolds, as well as Karina Bakken, as Paula Praska is searching for answers offensively. Berg across center court. Gives it to Reynolds, right back to Berg. Reynolds. Field, good catch down low, and that one is off. Now Reynolds. And now near side. Lazella at the top, swings it around. Down low to Pink. Pink has it knocked at, It ends up with Maltrud. Lazella, good catch down low. Stolen away, and now Pink floats it up, and that one rims off. Berg will set it up. They go to Reynolds. Now Bakken. Berg handoff to Peterson. Peterson will hoist. And that one's off. Anaya Field saves it to Josie. And swings it around to Berg. Now Reynolds. Goes to Berg, down low to Field. Field puts it up and in. Good catch down low. And the Prowlers finally get on the board here in the second half. Thompson around the screen and a reaching foul on Berg. BEMIDJI will inbound it. One setter checked in. They throw it over the top to Pink. Out of bounds. Oh no, they save it in the corner. Bieber tracked it down, floats and scores. Talk about saving a play. Clara Bieber, good job there. Peterson. Surveys, needs help, goes to the middle to Bakken. Now Reynolds, and that pass knocked out of bounds off of Pink. Piper Green checking in. Peterson, wild shot. That one's off. Peterson dives on the floor for it, fighting for it, and it ends up with the Lumberjacks. Now Maltrud will bring it up. 16-point lead for BEMIDJI. Thinking about the three, now driving and floating. That one's off. Piper Green tracks it down. Up ahead to Reynolds. Reynolds to Green. Three, front iron. At the top, three is up, three is in. Abigail Damon with the triple. Now Lundsetter gets it to Green. Piper Green, double dribble. Allie Gross, sophomore, checking in for the first time for the Prowlers. Thompson will bring it up. And a foul on Lundsetter. That's her second. Weenan checks back in for Josie Peterson. Thompson picks her dribble up. Bieber has it, picked up by Field, over the top to Pink, good catch, and the floater is up and in. Anicia Pink has 18 points for the Lumberjacks. Weenan runs into Bieber, and she picks up the foul. Piper Green will inbound it from the baseline. Got 11-13 here to go. Green over the top, and that one's knocked away, and now here comes Maltrud. Maltrud to the corner, down low to Lazella. Good catch, and she puts it up and in. Lazella has 10. Weenan up ahead. Gives it to Lundsetter. Lundsetter hoists. Back iron. Lazella rebounds. And now Bieber. Bieber being chased from behind. It ends up with Piper Green. Piper Green up the near side. Gives it to Lundsetter. Lundsetter will dribble it to the top and thrown out of bounds. The Prowlers have scored 2 points here in the second half. Sherwood gives it to Maltrud. Maltrud drives in. Down to Lazella. Lazella, good post move, and that one rims off. Really nice touch, though. And then nearly thrown away, and now Weenan has it and controls. Weenan to the basket and draws the foul. Weenan at the line. Shoots. Short. It's a 21-2 run that the Lumberjacks are on right now in the second half. And that shot up and in for Braylee Weenan. She's got 3 points. A timeout on the floor for Bemidji. Darren Schultz taking the timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Old Bostwick's at 224 Labrie Avenue North in Thief River Falls is where you can find upscale vintage items, as well as new and like-new antiques. Come shop for men's, women's, and children's clothing. Browse a wide variety of jewelry, ties, shoes, hats, and accessories, as well as home decor furniture and unique glassware. Old Bostwick's accepts donations on behalf of local nonprofits, with a portion of proceeds going to those in need. Shop for a cause while going green at Old Bostwick's in Thief River Falls.
.10:08 here to go. James Cardarelli with you, alongside Gavin, producing, and Bemidji will bring it up. It's Maltrud. Maltrud goes down low to Lazella, and Anaya Field getting the hand in there. Peterson checks in for Piper Green. They get it into pink and knocked out of bounds off of Josie Peterson. Lazella puts it up and in. She's got 12 now. Peterson in the corner, pump fakes, right hand dribble. Goes to Weenan, to Gross. Gross, back to Weenan. Skip pass to Field. Field to Weenan. Weenan scoops it up and draws the foul. Braylee Weenan going back to the free throw line. That free throw in for Braylee Weenan. Abigail Damon checking in for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw, up and in. All of Braley's points coming at the free throw line today. She has 5. Pink has it, crossover at the top, picks her dribble up, goes to the far wing. That's Sherwood, now Lazella. Lazella wants to post up, good catch, and she puts it up and in. Lazella has taken over this game in the post. Weaning goes to Peterson. Peterson in the corner over the top of the field. It is intercepted by Pink, and now Pink up ahead. Right back to Pink, give and go action. That one's off. Allie Gross will bring it up. Peterson hoists a 3. That one's short. Pink drives, draws the foul. Free throw up and in. Anicia Pink with 20 points. She leads all scorers. Piper Green has it. Skip pass. Now to Field. Good catch. Field head fake. Floats. Leaves it short. Rebound to Pink. Up ahead to Lazella. Lazella to the rim. Puts it up and in. Piper Green. Head fakes. Floats. Field rebounds and scores. She has 6. Pink kicks it out. 3 is up. Back iron. Field with a rebound. Gets it to Green. To Berg now. Lundsetter shoots it. Oh my. Just a bit strong. Driving in, free throw line jumper. That's off the back iron. And Nia Field with a strong rebound. Lundsetter down to Bakken. Bakken finds Green. Green tries it, buys it. Piper Green's got 10. Over the top, Anaya Field does a good job denying that pass and out of bounds. Margie Anderson checking in for Bemidji, as well as Case Christensen. And Abigail Damon. Right to the basket. The Prowlers lost Bieber to the rim. Bieber's got 10. Reynolds surveys. Green in the corner. Green drives baseline and a foul on Bemidji. Peterson checks in for Anaya Field. Bakken has it taken away, and now up ahead, here comes Anderson. Anderson throws it to the corner, out of bounds.
Back in the game for the Lumberjacks, number 14, and he's Pink.
5:53 here to go. And Berg brings it up. Piper Green to Reynolds. Now to Berg. Berg, left-hand dribble. Goes to Reynolds. Reynolds surveys, going right back to Berg. Berg going to Piper Green. Green thought about it. Now she'll drive it to the right side and has it blocked but fouled. So Piper Green will go to the free throw line. Well, the way this second half has gone, tough game for the Prowlers. It was 24-20 at half, but the Lumberjacks, they figured out something offensively there at halftime, and it's been a lot of Lazella in the post for Bemidji, and Anissa Pink with 20 points. Also, Clara Bieber has been really good as well for the Lumberjacks. They got 3 players in double figures. Lazella, Bieber, and Pink. As that one's up and in. Pink, backdoor cut, read by Berg. It ends up with Anderson. Good pass down low. Piper Green swats it out of bounds. Ball's loose. Pink tracks it down. Peterson takes it away. Here comes Josie to the basket and misses the layup. Lack of focus there. Piper Green ends up with it. Hoist the 3. That one's off. Reynolds rebounds and puts it in. Near side, driving in, floating it up. Bakken with the foul.
Call for number 10, Green Bakken. That is her third personal to the line. Shooting 2 for the Lumberjacks, number 32, Abigail Lehman. Back in the game for the Prowlers in the field. And for the Lumberjacks, Carly Lazella.
Got 4:35 here to go. That free throw up and in for Damon. She has 5. Lazella's back in the game. She's got 16. Reynolds goes to Peterson. Peterson to Reynolds. Now to Field. Field down low to Green. Piper Green kicks it out. 3 up from Berg. Got it. Thompson brings it up. Lanaya Field get a good job denying that one. They throw it over the top again. Lazella grabs it, and that one is short. Peterson brings it up. Throws it up ahead to Berg. Berg in the corner. Goes to Green on the elbow. Green into the basket. Dump off pass to Peterson, who floats, and that one's strong. Lazella, good catch down low. Turns into Berg and throws it away to Peterson, and now Piper Green. Piper Green, high dribble, spin move, up and in! Piper Green, nice move there. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well, back in 30.
What does hometown mean to us at Hometown Realty? It means we want our community to grow and succeed. It means we'll do everything we can to make that happen. Whether it's by helping people find the perfect home for them, assisting someone sell a property that they have maybe outgrown or can no longer take care of, or supporting our local businesses, schools, and nonprofits with our time and money. Everything we do is for the good of our community. Our family lives here, we live here, we love it here. We are hometown.
.315 here to go. .56-38, Bemidji leads it. Maltrud gets it up ahead. That's McKeon, who just checked in a little bit ago. They're looking for Lazella over the top. They swing it around. Berg takes it away. Here comes Taylor Berg. Berg up ahead to the basket, draws the foul. Back iron on the free throw. That shot up and in. Mateo Maltrud checking back in. They get it into Maltrud. Maltrud fouled by Piper Green. Maltrud has it. Double dribble. Give the Prowlers credit, they continue to fight in this game. It was 24-20 at half, and then a big run by the Lumberjacks really separated themselves, but the Prowlers have put some good things together offensively down the stretch here of this second half. That not being one of them as they turn it over, but it could have been way more out of hand than this, but they continue to play hard. Maltrud. They go to the top. Looking for Lazella. Lazella up and in. Piper Green, good catch. Weenan. Reverse layup. Oh, off the backboard. She puts it up and in. I don't think she was looking. Trick shot there from Braylee Weenan. Swing it around. They're looking for Lazella. Weenan takes it away, up ahead to Piper Green. Green is fouled. That one rims off.
Back in the game for the Prowlers, Gerald at one center.
That one's off. Anaya Field grabs the miss, gives it right back to Green. Green skipped past the Lundsetter, and now Weenan at the top. Weenan gives it to Lundsetter. Anaya Field pivots and scores. She's got 8. Green has it. Step through move. And now Bemidji, they can just run this clock out. All right. Well, that'll do it for our Friday night here on GVT. The Prowlers fall to Bemidji on a score of 60-43. The Prowlers fall to 12-6 on the year. Bemidji moves to 11-8. Maltroot had 3 points. Thompson had 2 points. Clara Bieber with 10 points. Damon had 5 points. Lozella with 18 points. Leading them in scoring was Anissa Pink. She had points. For the Prowlers, Reynolds had 2. Braylee Weenan with 7. Anaya Field had 8. Taylor Berg had 8. Peterson had 2. Lundsetter had 3. And Piper Green was the leading scorer for the Prowlers with 13 points. For Gavin, great job producing as always. I'm James Cardarelli. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday for some boys hockey as they take on Roseau.